foraging ability. So she will select that male who offers more number of dead insects. So next example is that of peacock and peahen. You all know that peacock is very beautiful in appearance. It has bright colored or showy feathers, and it also dances or show a particular courtship behavior to attract females. Females means peahen. So actually these special feathers or dancing behavior is an indicative of the good genes possessed by this peacock. So peahen want to select those males who possess better genes. Indicative of that genes is the possession of showy feathers or good dancing behavior. Another example of sexual selection is blue throat bird. Here the female selects those males who possess better health, and it is estimated by the UV light reflectance by the throat of males. So here UV light reflectance is the measure of health of male bird, and female selects that male bird who reflects light better. Next example is of zebra finches. Here female bird selects those males who are healthy, and the immunity and health of males is measured by the possession of bright red colored bill. Brighter the color of the bill, healthier is the male. So female bird will get a measure of health of male bird with the help of the color of the bill. A study was conducted to understand how bill color gives the idea of male's health. So here you can see that first graph shows the concentration of carotenoids. So you can see there is a control bird and there is a test bird. The control bird is normal bird who possess a certain amount of carotenoids. And the test bird is the bird who was fed with a diet that has a lot amount of carotenoids. That means experimentally we have increased the concentration of carotenoids in a bird. You can see the measure of carotenoids in the first graph. Control bird has normal measure of carotenoids, whereas this test bird has higher amount of carotenoids in its body. So in the second graph, immunological response of control and test bird was measured. You can see the control bird showed response comparable to the concentration of carotenoids it possessed. Similarly, the test bird showed higher response because it has higher concentration of carotenoids. Carotenoids are actually antioxidants. Greater the amount of carotenoids, better is the immunological activity of that individual. So the test bird with high concentration of carotenoids is better in immunological response than the control bird. Actually, the color of the bill is red or brighter due to the concentration of carotenoids. So more the concentration of carotenoids, deeper or brighter is the color of bill. In comparison to females who possess orange colored bills, the males with red colored bills shows that male have higher concentration of carotenoid. We can conclude that height of the immunological response is comparable to the concentration of carotenoids, as carotenoids are antioxidants and they provide better immunity to that individual. So next example is of widow bird. In Africa, the female widow bird selects male bird with long tails. Actually, long tails is an indicative of good health of that bird. Also, it displays that the male is good in territory defense. So two things are displayed by these long tails: better health and better territory defense. Let's understand this thing with the help of this graph, where on the y-axis we have taken mean number of nests per male. That means how many offsprings are produced by the male. On the x-axis, length of tail of the bird is taken. The length of tail of the bird actually affects two parameters, that is territory defense and reproductive success. Reproductive success is measured by number of nests that are possessed by a particular male. So let's take example of bird whose tail is artificially shortened. This bird has better capability of territory defense, but this bird has lesser capability to attract females than the normal bird. Whereas in the bird with long tail lengthened artificially, this bird has highest reproductive success because it can attract females better than the normal males. But as the tail is longer, it will create a hindrance in the territory defense. So the bird with longest tail has highest reproductive success but least territory defense, and the bird with the shortest tail has highest territory defense but least reproductive success. So you can say that in normal birds both the factors are balanced. It can show good territory defense as well as it has high reproductive success. So here is the conclusion of this study. The bird with shortest tail have fewest number of eggs to fertilize. The bird with normal tail has average number of or intermediate number of eggs to fertilize, whereas the bird with longest tail will get highest number of eggs to fertilize. It means greater the length of tail, greater is the degree of attraction of females to that particular male. So sexual selection is favored in nature because it provides direct benefits to females. The benefits include better resources, parental care, good genes, and territorial defense by the males. Sexual selection help males also to get some benefits, like these characters help male to attract females and their chances of mating increases.